Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Scotiabank Saddledome from Calgary, Alberta. It's the Calgary Wranglers and the Toronto Marlies for their first of two meetings this season. Wranglers go in their blasty alternates here tonight against the Toronto Marlies Road Whites. And we are underway as the Wranglers take the face-off, but an early turnover. Here's Shaw! And he's poke-checked by the Wrangler netminder. Picked up by the Wranglers here. Pass up on the wing. And in over the Toronto line. Breakaway the other way. Stopped by Petrozelli. A huge save early by the Toronto netminder after a breakaway one way. Gets poke checked. Wow, breakaways both ways to start this night. This is a weird way to start this one. Round one, Wranglers. Here's the shot. Stopped by Petrozelli. And we know that the Wranglers are a much better team than the Condors so far this year. So Toronto will have a task as another save is made by Petrozelli. Here's another shot to the net. He got that too. Pass up on the wing to Kiefer Bellows. Brought in. Alex Steeves scoring in all 4 games he has played so far this year. So keep watch for him. We know the Wranglers will. In come the Wranglers here. Down low, trying to feed it to the point. They do. And trying to attack. Here's a shot that's blocked. It goes into the corner. Marlies with control. It's Nick Abruzzese now. The middle of the ice, he'll dish off to Lajoie. Back off to Abruzzese. He waits, he shoots, it's loose. And the first save of the night for Oscar Dansk. And he keeps it out. Face off to the left side of the Wrangler net here. Wrangler fans happy about this one. Yeah, they've been looking to play the Toronto Marlies as save made. Here's another opportunity. Another shot that was stopped, especially after hearing an 8-1 rout. They wanted a taste of this team, and they score! Whacking and whacking away, and guess who gets it? It's Alex Steeves again. He scored in all 5 games this season so far. He's been carrying this club, and the Marlies strike first. Well, it was all Condors, and sorry, it's actually Dustin Wolf in the net, not Oscar Dansk. And Alex Steeves is going to the net, doing what he does best, and that's attacking, and he gets rewarded when he attacks the net, and he does it again here and does a great job to put his Marlies out front 1-0. In come the Wranglers, pass off on the wing. Here's a shot. It's stopped by Petrozelli. Wranglers have it again down low. To the point that finds help. Here's the shot. It's off a leg. Alex Steeves. That's blocked. It comes out. Good block by Kyle Clifford, and the Wranglers reset. In over the line they come. Here's the shot, and Petrozelli comes up big again. Here's Clifford. Off to Alex Steeves. Steeves moves in, waits, and shoots. He just missed the target on that. Drop pass. Here's Clifford. Down low, that finds some help, and Gambrell, and they can't hold the zone. Wranglers ahead with it. 6 to go in the first, 1-0 Toronto. There's a shot. It's knocked out by Petrozelli. Off Chinnikov with it. Broke his stick trying to play it in. And here come the Wranglers to the attack again. And Petrozelli got a blocker on it. Down low, that came out front. Steeves to Chinnikov. He'll feed that back ahead to Steeves. Here comes Alex Steeves again. Stopped by Dustin Wolf. Played off to Niemela. That goes wide of the net. Marlies pressing here. Back to Steeves again. He shoots again. The stop made. Rebound. They whack away and score. Dustin Wolf out of position. The Marlies clean it up in the crease. It's Ryan Torberg with his first of the season, and the Toronto Marlies have a 2-0 lead. Just keep to it. They kept whacking away, and it finally crosses the line. 2-0 Toronto leads. Draw one back by the Wranglers. In they come with a chance here. Right wing, centers. That goes wide. Wranglers have it again. Here's a quick shot. Knocked out by Petrozelli. Bouncer in the slot. Wranglers who get it back. 2-0 Toronto here in this first period. Sent in, Blandise's to it. Blandise drops that back, Lajoie. He was just onside. That came in front. Here's a shot, Slavin knocked out. Rebound, would not go. 2 seconds to go in the period, and that will end the first. 2-0 Toronto through 20 minutes here tonight from Calgary. Shots are going the hockey game at 10-9 Toronto. It's 2-0 after 1. The hits are 1-1. Faceoffs 4-1 Wranglers. No power plays, 2-0 after 1. Welcome into period 2. Alex Steeves and Ryan Torberg, the goal scorers in the first, have Toronto ahead 2-0 here. Here come the Wranglers, in and over the line to the attack. Whining and firing, and the save was made by Petrozelli. Here's another shot from the point, tipped in front. The Marlies block that. Pass finds Logan Shaw. Shaw had it but lost it. Now the Wranglers with it again. Pass off on the wing. Bellows in front. Logan Shaw! And a good save by Wolf as he keeps it 2-0. Pass off on the wing for Miller, but it's the Wranglers with it again. Here's Calgary with the puck, just trying to get it out of the zone. They will. Now with speed. Might be a 2-on-1. Aberzizi back. Here's the shot. And Petrozelli makes good on that as it sent the length of the ice here. Icing warning. Marlies, do not beat it out. It is icing. Almost 6 gone here in the second. 2-0 Toronto in front. Here's the face-off. One back by the Wranglers. Quick shot. Saved by Petrozelli. It was loose in the paint. Marlies can't get it out. Here's another opportunity. This one down low. Stopped by Petrozelli. Here's Nick Aberzizi with it. Aberzizi might be a 2-on-1. He shoots. Taken back by the Wranglers. Now dropped off. It's picked up, played along. Here's Aberzizi. To the point for Lajoie. That's knocked back out by the Wranglers. Marlies send it right back in as the Wranglers look for changes. Here's Calgary with it. Right side to the middle of the ice. Might be a 2-on-1. Miller, the only man back. Saved by Petrozelli. Miller. Lajoie turning it over. Another save made by Keith Petrozelli. Not out yet. Backhander. That just gets out. And now Lajoie. Aberzizi right back in. 8 minutes to play here in the second. Kiefer Bellows taking a man down. That's going to be a penalty against Toronto. 7:18 to go here in the middle frame. Still 2-0 from the first. Bellows heads off. The Wranglers to the power play. Here's the draw. One back. There's a quick shot. It's knocked out by the right leg of Petrozelli. Niemela shorthanded. Here's Master Simone moving in. Shorthanded opportunity saved by Dustin Wolf. And he holds on. Good chance for the Marlies there, and it's not even their power play. Face off left side. Wranglers fans on their feet here looking to get something to go. There's a quick shot, and Wolf. Another big save on that opportunity. It's sent back into the Toronto zone. Petrozelli out to play it. The Marlies with it again. They'll just send it back into the Wrangler end. Chased after by Steeves. He's on it all alone. Alex Steeves, the best penalty killer for the Marlies. We know this. Here's Steeves weaving his way through everybody, but lost the puck, and now the Wranglers take off. Might be a 2-on-1. Here they come to the attack. Drop pass, stopped by Petrozelli. Another opportunity as the power play comes to an end. Blocked by Torberg, it comes out. Torberg, short-handed. Now he's in. Backhander, stopped by Wolf. It's the Wranglers with the puck. Pass up ahead. And knocked off there. The Marlies get the pass to Ovchynnikov. Backing around the board side to Torberg. Playing it to the point, but no one was there. Back down the ice. It will go. Here's Topi Niemela. Pass up on the wing finds Torberg. From a distance, save made by Wolf. And the net knocked off, so a face-off in the Calgary zone. Under 2 to go in the period. Wranglers fans have been dead silent. Nothing much for them so far. They've had more time on attack, but they do not have a goal on the board as Petrozelli has been lights out. Back-to-back games for the Toronto Marlies. Draw one, here's the pass. One-timer! That one in the high slot, but it missed the target. It's picked up by the Wranglers. Here they have control in the right corner of their own end. Now circling back towards their zone, and now back into the Toronto end. with a chance. There's the shot. It's blocked by Villeneuve. He'll send it off the boards and out. And that should do it through 40 minutes tonight. No scoring in the second. Both goals came back in the first. The Marlies still hold the 2-0 lead through 40 minutes tonight from Calgary. Shots are going in the hockey game, 17-15 Wranglers, but it's 2-0 Toronto after 2. Hits are 8-2 for the Wranglers. Face-off 7-3 Wranglers. Power plays 0 for 1. Toronto 2-0 after 2. Welcome into the third period from Scotiabank Saddledome. The home crowd hasn't seen much so far tonight. They don't have a goal on the board through 40 minutes. And they come. Here's a chance. Stopped by Petrozelli. He tried to roof it. Kiefer Bellows. Lajoie, middle of the ice. There's Bellows. Bellows back to it again, feeding it around. Logan Shaw to the point. That missed Steves, and it goes back down the ice. Petrozelli elects not to come out and play it. Marlies with it. Lajoie fighting Abrazizi in alone. He's stopped by Dustin Wolf. Back to the point that was given away. Now the Wranglers, they have a breakaway again. Here they come, in on net, stopped by Petrozelli. Here's Bellows passing it off on the wing. They trade chances here early in the third. Here's an opportunity again for the Wranglers. There's the chance. Save Petrozelli. He lays back on it and holds on for a face-off for the Marlies. 14:25 to play. Marlies 2, Wranglers nothing from Calgary. Here's the draw. One back by the Wranglers, looking to set something up. That shot was blocked. And it's the Marlies who get control in their own end. Pass finds Steves. He has scored in every game played this year. Here's Gambrell looking out front for Steves, but he just rolls it to Wolf, and he holds on for a face-off. Well, both these teams have great character, great skill. But Toronto putting it on display tonight. They have a 2-0 lead, and Petrozelli backstopping his team, currently holding a shutout. Here it's picked up by the Wranglers. Up on the right side and in the Toronto zone. He'll chip in. Picked up by the Marlies. It's Clifford. He'll find help in Villeneuve. Breaking in. It's Villeneuve. Shooting. Saved by Wolf. Back to the point. Here's another chance. That's knocked away by Wolf and up into the seating. Well, Wolf's had to be sharp here in the third period with some odd man rushes. He keeps it 2-0. Draw one picked up by the Wranglers in their own end. Trying to get it to go the other way. Pass up, finding help, and here come the Wranglers. Right side, in over the line, winding for a shot, and Petrozelli made the save. Loose in front, they whack away. Where is it? Petrozelli playing it down in front of his net. And now the Marlies ahead. It's Alex Steves. Here's Steves, peels back, moves to the middle, still looking for a lane. Circles back, goes to the middle again. He shoots, and the save was made by Wolf. And now it's picked up by the Wranglers. With speed through the middle of the ice. Under 6 to play. Marlies try to get it out. That one down the ice and on net, so no icing. Picked up. Marlies have 20 shots in this hockey game and 2 goals to show for. Here come the Wranglers. Down low. 4 minutes to play. Running out of time. There's a good opportunity. Petrozelli again. It's loose. The Marlies chip it off the boards and down. Off Chinnikov will chase it as Wolf tried to play it, but it bounced past his stick. Now the Wranglers back with it again. 2.5 to go in the third period. It's a 2-on-1. In they come. Save made by Petrozelli. Loose in front. They whack away and score! It was loose in front, and finally they get rewarded. It's 2-1. Yep, and you can hear the fans here in Calgary. It's a late goal. It's a very important goal, and his team is on the board. Well, the Wranglers back within 1 late, and they've made it a game with just 1:22 to go in regulation time. Here's the face-off. One back, picked up, Wranglers with it again. Pass up on the wing, now attacking from the right to the middle. Saved by Petrozelli. Empty net, Wranglers with the extra attacker. Pass in front, another huge save. It was loose. And the Marlies are there to get it to the empty net. It goes wide. Icing called. We're down to 20 seconds. Wranglers running out of time. Marlies holding on by 1. Face off 1. Wranglers with control. Shaw couldn't get it. Here's the shot. It was tipped and stopped, and the Marlies ice it one more time. As we're down to 10.7 seconds left on the game clock. Petrozelli so close to a shutout, and it was blown with just over a minute to play. 10 seconds on the clock here from Calgary. One back, Wranglers, quick shot, stop. It's in the corner. Wranglers battling for it, 3 seconds left. They dig it free. Here's one last shot, and Petrozelli was there. Loose in front, they whack away, but the Toronto Marlies survive the threat. They take down the Wranglers in regulation time of a final score, 2-1. The lowest scoring game this year for Toronto after the highest scoring game. It's weird how that turned out. But they find a way to get 2 more points here tonight. Keith Petrozelli, phenomenal in between the pipes again. As the Marlies edge the Wranglers 2-1.